guys, I'm Gagasita. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Nice to meet you. Welcome to this beauty space where I love to share with you some makeup inspiration, and sometimes we try new products, sometimes we try to avoid new products, sometimes we play with makeup. If you kind of like this kind of content and you want to know me a little bit better, please don't forget to subscribe to this beautiful channel. If you do so, welcome to this really small community. Today's video is gonna be a really sad one if you didn't have these two palettes here, but okay, don't console me, still don't. Let me explain you. I really want to show you how I use this deep red here, because the first time I used this palette on camera, this color here was so patchy, it was so horrible, and I know and I was feeling bad because I really do love the new formula by Oden'S. You just need to be a little bit careful when you use it. So I really want to show you how I really want to show you how to use a light gray on a deeper skin tone like mine, because let's be honest, this kind of color here never really works for our skin tone, but in the same time I didn't want to give you FOMO, and I really want to give you some Christmas inspiration without giving you FOMO. So I decided to put all in one video and give you more looks using these two palettes here. If you don't have this palette, don't get frustrated. What I noticed is when I started to describe you the colors that I was using, and I didn't use any of those multi-chrome colors, the multi-chromes, you know, the two multi-chromes there is in the palette, I didn't use any one of those. I just used the normal shades. I just used one topper color in my inner corner, but you know, inner corner is so small, you can just change with whatever you have. And when I started to describe you the colors, you're gonna see that you probably already have all these colors, all this palette you already have in your collection, because we makeup lovers tend to have a lot of stuff that we don't remember even what we have in our collection. So even though these palettes are discontinued, I still gonna use them, I still gonna love them. I will avoid to use them on camera, of course, because there is no reason to me show you, give you FOMO, but in the same time I really want to show you that if you don't have a product, you can admire it from afar, and really try to recreate a look with the same palette that you don't have with something that you already have, because I am pretty sure that if you're a makeup lover like I am, you already have something really similar in your collection. Okay, so, and if you don't do Christmas on your home, because you don't, you know, there is a lot of reason why you do or you don't. That's not my business. That's not none of my business, but you can still get inspiration from this video. At least I hope so. Keep on watching, and let me know down below which look is your favorite one. Okay, say that. Okay, so let's start with primer. I'm using the one from About Face. I'm gonna grab my Sigma E70, which is a fluffy angle brush, and I'm gonna use it with this color here, which is Christmas Eve, which is a deep dark blue. You probably own like 100 of this one in your collection. And I'm pressing this color in the outer part of my eye, and then I'm gonna turn the brush around, and I'm gonna place this color really close to my inner corner here too. Now I'm gonna grab my Sigma E42, which is this really small crisp brush, and I'm gonna grab this color here, which is like a cloudy sky blue, and I'm placing this color in the edges where I place the blue. Then I'm gonna come back with the dark blue, and I'm gonna replace the color where I placed sooner. And I'm blending the edges again with the same brush that I used with the lighter cloudy blue shade. Now with flat top brush, I will grab the same dark blue color, and I'm gonna place this color really close to my lower lash line, trying to bring it out a little bit here, too tight with the upper part. And I'm gonna place the same color in my inner corner of the lower lash line, leaving the middle area completely free. And then with this, just the tip of the E42, I'm gonna regrab the cloudy blue here on my palette, and I'm gonna blend the edges here down below a little bit better. Don't blend it too much because blue, it's a dangerous color if you have a olive skin like I do. It takes 1 second to become muddy, so just go with really small strokes. Now I'm gonna grab this synthetic angle brush here. This one, it's the E62. It's a discontinued brush from Sigma, but you know, it's just a synthetic brush, a packer brush, but it's a little bit cut in an angle. I'm gonna add glitter glue in this empty space here, and then while it's tacky, I'm gonna put this color here, which is like a light yellow. Yeah, it's like a light yellow shimmer, and I'm gonna place this color in the middle of my hollow eye. And since this color has like no base shade, I can put it even in the edges to help it blend it out a little bit better, you know. And then when I come to the edges, I will just tap with what was left on my brush. So you know what, I feel that in the edges it's too harsh, so I will grab this color here again. This color here is like a little light sheeny baby blue shade, and I'm gonna press this color just in the edges where I place the gold, just to help it blend it out with the blue part a little bit better. And I'm using an old brush that it came in my Dose of Color palette. There is no glitter glue, and the brush is completely dry because I just wanna I don't want to make this color pop. I just want to make this color a little bit blend a little bit better with the matte side of the hollow eye, you know. Okay, so since my camera battery died on me, I decided to add lashes liner, and I decided to add this color here on my waterline. It's this light blue here from Beauty Bay. I cannot read the name, sorry about that, but it's like the lightest blue. It's really nice. This color, it's really nice, I love it. And what else did I just did that? I just did lashes. Oh yeah, I'm using the lashes from Amazon. I'm gonna use this one for all the looks, so don't you worry about that. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this lighter color here, and I'm gonna start to blend out the outer part of my look. Like here, with the same brush that I used sooner, I am just blend it out a little bit more, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna finally try to incorporate this really light gray here. I will add it just here in the outer V. I'm gonna use my Sigma E36, which is a really small blending brush, and I'm gonna add this gray here. I will try to use it. I've never used this kind of colors, so I will try my best, and I will incorporate it here just to try to blend it out a little bit more on the light blue. So guys, I was trying my best to say nothing about the palette, because the palette, it's not you cannot have this palette anymore, so there is no point to me to talk about the palette. But honestly, the quality of Oden'S I get so much. The mattes are so amazing. I feel this one here is their best matte formula ever. Maybe it's as good as the Hella palette, and I'm gonna leave this outer gray liner like that. And now to complete the look, I'm gonna use the same light gray shade here in my inner corner. I used to be just only a shimmery shadow, only shimmery inner corner highlighter, but lately, at least this year, I learned that I kind of enjoy more matte inner corner highlighters. I still love my shimmers, but sometimes a matte inner corner highlighter can bring the look to a completely different path, which from times to times I enjoy. Now I will add a little bit more of glitter glue just in the middle of my lower lash line. To do so, I'm using the other side of the extremely small brush that came in the Dose of Color palette. Someone know if they release this brush as single? Oh my god, I will love this brush as single. This brush as itself, because it's so small, it's so perfect for your lower lash line. And I'm gonna add the light yellow shimmery shade just right in the middle where I placed the glitter glue. I was waiting for finish the lower lash line before put some more mascara in my lower lash line, so let me do so. I'm using the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. This mascara here, it's a dream. It's just expensive, at least in my opinion. Okay, so as blush, I'm gonna use this one here. This one is the Blush at Volume 1 from Juvia's Place. I'm gonna use it here in my upper bow. As highlighter, I'm gonna use this really old one from Colourpop. This one is in the color Catwalk. I don't know if they still have this one here. I doubt it, because Colourpop loves to discontinue my favorite stuff, but it's just, and I like to take it in the side of my brush like that, and then I'm gonna just play. I'm gonna use it with my middle of my face when I'm putting highlighter, because I have really large pores and no one asked it. Recently, I did an order with in the Monolith on a Monolith website, and they gave me this liquid lipstick here from Sigma as you know, gift with purchase. And let me tell you, I was dying to try the Sigma liquid lipstick, so I am so glad that they did it. I was afraid they put me some Jeffree Star stuff, which I It feels really comfortable, really comfortable. It transfers a little bit, nothing crazy, but maybe it just needed to be dried a little bit more. Okay, but guys, this is the final look, and I enjoyed this blue look here so much. And guys, if you want to see another Christmas eye look inspiration, please keep on watching, right? Okay. I will try again. I tried this look the first time, and then I messed it up a lot, and I was like, okay, no, I cannot do this video, I cannot do this to people who is watching me. No, we're gonna retry it, and we're gonna try to do it better. So you may see some glittery glitter, you may see some shadowy shadow, you know, you may see something going on my face, but that's because I am doing this look for the second time, and this is the third time I take off my eye makeup and I do it again today, so bear with me. Okay, we'll start with this small blending brush, really small, and I'm gonna start with this sagey shade here. This one is like a medium tone sagey green. I don't know if you can actually see. It's a medium tone sage shade, so it will work for us. And I'm using my Zoeva 224, which is a really small brush. It's like a really small blending brush. It does remembers me a lot of this one here from Sigma, which is the E36, but this one here, I think this one is discontinued, so don't come for me. Oh, look, this color is so unique. I still can see some silvery glitters on my face. I'm so sorry, so sorry. So now I'm gonna grab a synthetic brush and glitter glue, and of course I'm putting this glitter glue all over my eyelids. But when it comes to glitter glue, I like to work in sections. I feel that it works best when you're working on sections. So, and this is the silvery shade. I do enjoy the silvery one here because it has like a really nice sagey base. It's not your classic gray silver, but if you have a classic silver, it will work the same way. And then I'm gonna leave the least third of my eye with no shadow. Well, what can I say? If I decided to redo this look on Christmas, I will do my eyes first, because I have more glitters on my under eyes than all over my lids. That's a lie, but of course I do have a lot of glitters. I honestly kind of like it, but that's not how it's supposed to be, right? Now I'm gonna grab this angled brush here, and from the other palette, so I use these two colors here, right? These two hairs from this palette here, which is the gray sagey green and the silvery shade. Now I'm gonna grab this foresty emerald green shade here, and with an angle brush, remember to tap the excess off, and I will do a line from my lower lash line, from the third part of my lower lash line to the outer part of my eye. I like to always start with this eye here because I feel that I have more difficult to do this eye here, and it's easier to me recreate the same thing to the other eye. And I will do a line going a little bit outer, as you can see. Now let's try to do the same to the other eye. Now, looking in front of my mirror with my eye open, I will start to bring this color to my crease. Keep your eye open, I know it's hard. Now you should have this thingamajig going on, so now let's make it stronger by adding more shadow over it. And now I will try to go a little bit over my crease, a little bit over. The taller part of my brush, which is gonna be this one here, it's gonna be in direction of my inner corner, so like so. And this way the line is gonna be thinner in the inside, which is exactly what I want. I know the line isn't extremely precise, but now we're gonna grab this pencil brush. This one, it's a Sigma pencil brush, the E30, and I wanna grab this, this cool tone green here. This one, it's more of a pastel, I will say a pastel forest shade. This one is, I will describe this one to be more of your classic sage green shade. The other one was a little bit warmer, but now we're gonna grab this one here, which is a cool tone sage green shade. I am the best to describe colors, I know. And we're gonna blend the inner part of this green here, going into the direction of the silver shade. Green and silver isn't a color combo that I do a lot because I do prefer warmer green, so I tend to do more green and gold. But I do enjoy green and silver from time to time too, because when you have brown eyes, silver green really helps to bring out the best of your brown eyes, so why not, right? And then I am working on the edges of this green just because I wanted to make it really well blended. And now I'm gonna do a work of back and forth between these two colors until I have exactly what I want. And now I'm drawing a line with the same green shade, like I'm doing, you know, a wing liner here in the outer part of my upper low lashes. And now with the same angle brush and the same sagey green shade, I will try to do a liner here in my inner corner. And then I'm gonna take this color to the inner part of my lower lash line. This eye look, it's definitely more easy to do than to explain. And now with my pencil brush, I'm gonna re-grab that color in the palette, you know, the cool tone sage green. In my inner corner of my crease, I am placing that cool tone sage green shade. Now I'm gonna place the same color in the middle of my lower lash line. And now, since the shape that I created really elongate my eye, I will try to lift up my eye a little bit more by adding this khaki, medium tone khaki shade, and with a fluffy brush I'm gonna add this color here into the outer part of my crease, just to create the illusion of something that for some reason it's going upwards. And now I'm gonna grab this mossy green shade, which in the beginning I described this color to be a sagey shade, but I will say Since it's a little bit more of a, in the warm side, I will say it's more of a mossy green shade. So I'm gonna come back with this color and I'm gonna reblend it onto my crease a little bit upwards here, just in the outer part of my crease. I like how these greens are all different and they are all blending together to become a really unique kind of color. And now I'm blending the excess to my temples like no tomorrow. You know what? To make this look a little bit more festive, I will add some crystals because they are so on trend and it's the perfect excuse to me to use them. So I will start with the bigger ones. Can you see? I have them from the smallest to the bigger, and I'm gonna grab the second size one. This set here is from Amazon, so I promise I am not sponsored by Amazon by any means. Jeff Bezos, if you're watching this, contact me. Huh? He probably won't, but wherever. Okay. So what I like to do, I like to use this silicone pen duo and thingy-majiggy. This one it's made for nail art. I can do nothing with my nails. This is why I go to the salon, because I can do nothing with my left hand. I can do nothing. So yeah, but I can do gems on my eye with my right hand, not with my left one. I like to put the glue, then I'm gonna grab the gem and place the gem, then I press the gem with my finger. That's it, really easy. Glue. Are those gems perfect? No, they are not. Are those in the same shape to one eye and the other? No, they are not, but we don't care. So we're gonna let them like that. We're gonna do some lashes and liner, and I'm gonna be right back to show you the final result. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I added some lashes just to make the look a little bit more cohesive. I don't know, I feel that when you put lashes, the look just come together. And I forgot to put some mascara on my lower lash line. Wow, so much better. On my waterline, I'm gonna add this color here. So what I'm gonna do, look at this. This one is my NYX Milk pencil, and I'm gonna add this one on my waterline. And then just to make the look a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna grab it with this small brush here. This one is the one that came in my Dose of Color palette. I wanna add this color here, which is like a bright minty green shade. As blush, today I decided to use this one here from I decided to use this one here from Melt. This one is in the color Daydream, and I'm gonna use it with a small, what's this brush here called, a dual fiber brush, and I'm gonna blend the shit out of it. And since this blush has a little bit of a shiny, I don't know if you can see, but it's just a little bit of a really subtle shiny, and I have really glittery eye gems. Let's keep it like that. And on my lips, I want to use a lip liner. This one is the MAC Chestnut lip liner, which is basically a deep brown. And I'm gonna contour my lip. I like to add a lot of darkness to the angles, and now with my finger I will just blend it. And now I know I have to stop to say now. I'm gonna grab this blush here with the same finger, and I'm gonna tap this thingamajiggy here in the center of my lips like that. I do love this product as much as I love on my lips, on my face. I feel this is one of the best formula I have ever tried. True is that I didn't try as much, but I really enjoy it on my lips and on my cheeks. I feel that they just bring the look all together. Can you see this look? It's already more chic, elegant. I don't know, I like this kind of like lip a lot. Let me brush my hair with my finger a little bit so we can actually see. By the way, guys, this is the final look, and honestly I don't use silver and green a lot, but I do enjoy this look. Let me know if you do enjoy green with cool tones, or you do prefer your greens with your warm tones. I have to be honest, when it comes to my personal taste, I love to combine green and gold. I know I am boring as hell, but I do love green and gold together. Doesn't come for me. Okay, by the way, let me know which is your favorite combination with greens, and if you like greens, because of course you don't have to just because I told you so. Well, guys, this is the final look. Stay tuned to see the next one, right? Okay, so let's start. We're gonna start with primer. I'm gonna use the About Face one, which honestly I am loving this primer, you guys. It does remember me a lot of the Urban Decay one, which is a really nice thing. So now it's finally time to test this shadow here together once again. And if you don't have this palette here, just grab a really dark red shade. If you have the Main Squeeze palette, or if you have the Main Squeeze palette, the all of that palette, or maybe even the from Colourpop, or if you have even the one of those chocolate chops palette, or the Passion in Paris palette by BH Cosmetics, you have this color here. This one is a really nice dark red with yeah, it's a dark red shade, and I'm gonna use my Sigma E25 brush. You know that I love this brush here, and I'm gonna press this color in the outer V of my eye. As you can see, it isn't patches, so you just need to start with this color here when you're doing your makeup with this color, with this palette here. Just try to start with this one here if you have the same patchiness issue that I had. Now, since I wanna keep this look nice and monochromatic, I will go for the lighter red, which is a classic red, and I'm gonna blend the edges of this red in going to my crease. In this way I'm gonna have this darker red color here, and I will just place the color, then I'm gonna blend. So I like to tap it out. And when I have everything in place, I will just go back and forth to blend the edges. I'm bringing the same color to my lower lash line, and I'm gonna stop right in the middle. And of course I'm gonna connect the edges here in this part. Now, to keep this look a little bit more on the neutral side, and to let the red to be the only star of the eye look, I will go for a neutral color. And I'm gonna grab it with my Refer number 14, and I'm placing this color in the inner part of my crease, going a little bit over the red here in the middle. Same color in the inner part of my lower lash line. Oh yeah, I forgot to describe. If I have to describe this color here, I will describe it like a medium tone orangey brown shade, which is, yeah, all over my lid. I'm gonna place the most classic color for Christmas, which is gonna be your classic gold. So I'm gonna use this one here on my palette, and I will describe this color as your classic beautiful Christmas. You probably already have 100 of these ones here in your collection, so don't you worry about it. I didn't use nothing underneath this color, because this color, when you touch it, you can see it's a really creamy color, so you don't actually need too much. But if your gold isn't that creamy, you can use glitter glue, or even easier, you can use it just wet with some Fix Plus, you know, some makeup set, even a little bit with water if you don't have nothing like that. Now I'm gonna come back with my dark red. By the way, this color here, it's behaving the way Oden'S eye always behaves. So it could be just the way it was blended over, you know. It could be me, it could be N kind of things, but it's working. This look, it's completely missing on a inner corner highlighter because I love this gold here, but I feel it could be a little bit more interesting in my inner corner, so I'm gonna be using the color, oh no, I'm gonna use this shade here, which is, it's a duochrome shade that shift, how can I explain this color for you? This one is like a duochrome that shift green and has almost a transparent base. It's really hard to describe this color here. I don't know how I can explain this color. Use your favorite inner corner. I don't know how to explain. It's like a topper shade with purple and green shift, and I'm gonna use this color here really close to my inner corner right there. Oh. Okay, so this is the shadow part of the look, but stay there because I'm gonna do some lashes, liner, mascara, and I'm gonna be right back to show you the rest of the face, right? So stay tuned. Okay, so now lashes are on. I didn't use liner, I still didn't use liner, but I put a lot of mascara. I'm using my Bad Gal Bang by Benefit, and on my waterline, I'm decided to go for a peachy waterline, and I'm using this one here from Beauty Bay. Don't ask me the name because I am not able to read it, but let's finish the eye. So with the same brush that I blended the red, now I'm gonna prolongate. There is nothing here. There is no known shadow here. I will just elongate the outer part of my shadow with just what was left on the brush. And now it's time for the gems, because this year it's all about the gems, and I am so glad. So I got these gems things here. I will grab the one that are more silvery, just to create a little bit more of contrast. And then with my glitter glue, or with my lash glue, I will just put one drop here, and maybe one more here, and then maybe one more. The only problem with gems is that they are never equal placed, at least not, I cannot do them equally placed. So I started to add that, and as soon as I start to put them, I will start to add more and more and more, so I will stop right now. As highlighter, I'm gonna use this one here. This one is the Get Wet in the color Soft Silk by Be Perfect. This one is so old, but it's, can you see how goldy this one is? It's gonna be perfect for this look. And since it's Christmas, we can add a little bit. Well, I will always add a little bit too much. Christmas is just an excuse, so let's be real. And I'm gonna add a little bit here underneath my brow bone and a little bit here on my temples, in the bridge of my nosy. And then I'm gonna add a really red blush. This one is the Skin Glaze Adult Only by Nabla. I love this blush a lot. And I'm gonna add a little bit here on my temples too. This way I can actually have like a blended effect, which I like so much. But I will keep this brush just in the outer parts of my face. And then just to bring a little bit more of color, I will just drop a little bit here on the tip of my nose. Just a little bit. I always say just a little bit, then I ended up with a crown nose. That's not cute. And then, since this look, it's all about the red, I decided to put a red lipstick. Okay, so this is the final look with red lipstick. I love red lipstick, but I don't know, I always look like someone who tried way too much when I use red lipstick. So I enjoy my red lipstick, but sometimes it can be a little bit too much. Now you're gonna hear some noise because my childs are coming back home, and you can see from the noise in the background. But by the way, this was the end of the video. I hope you had fun and I was able to explain you the colors. Even though you don't have the palette, I hope you are still able to recreate this monochromatic red lipstick for your Christmas, or if you don't do Christmas at your home, why not for some really nice spicy night out. So let me know down below if you like Christmas or not. By the way, this is the end of the video. See you soon. Bye bye.